Hello there, welcome. Let's see how to install Red Hat Linux. I have created Red Hat Linux 7 computer in my virtual environment, and if you want to practice with, or if you want to know how to create virtual machine, you can check the previous videos. As of now I have already created, so I'm just going to start the virtual machine. Let's see how to install Linux computer. So when you start from the DVD, there would be three options: install Red Hat Linux 7.0 or test the media before the installation, and then it would start the installation process. As of now, the first option is appropriate for us. You can use up or down arrow key to select the options from the menu. So the first one is being highlighted. You just press enter key to start the installation process. Okay, so installation can be done from available languages. As of now, I'm going to select the English, which is the default selection. You can use a different language if you want. You can select from the list while selecting from the drop down list, and the input method. So as of now, let it be the default English, United States. Before we install, there are some information which we need to set. For an example, date and time. Click on date and time settings, specify the time zone. For an example, Africa, you can specify which location. Okay, you can set the network time on and off. Click done. Then language support, installation media, software selection. You can specify whether you want to install a minimal installation, the very basic one which have only command prompt, nothing else, or you want a server with the graphical user interface. If you select the base environment, there are add-ons which you can select. Like if I select server with GUI, I can specify FTP server, email server, directory server, or later on also you can configure. So let it be only one, or you can uncheck depending on your requirement. Click done. Based on the software selection, the installation process would check for supported packages. As of now, only one thing we need to set, which is the installation destination. So this computer have 40 gig hard drive. You can select the disk, and from below you can select whether there would be automatic uh, partition during the installation process, or you can just select I will configure partitioning. You can encrypt the data also. As of now, let it be the automatically configure partitioning options. Click done, and click on network and hostname. You can specify the interface, which is wired interface connected. You can set the hostname here only, so server1.example.com, and click on done. So everything is done now. Click on begin installation. Meanwhile, you can create root password. You can set any password, but the password should not be directory based, like password at 123, or easy to guess password. You can use account. You can create an account. So I'm just using my name, and I can specify like this. I can make the administrator account. I can set the password, and click on done. So after the installation, root account would be created, password would be set, this account would be created. We have to wait for few minutes till the installation process is going on. The installation is being complete. We can reboot now while clicking on reboot button. Okay, so before we get into the system, we have to perform some basic setup like the license information. As of now, license are not accepted, so click on license information option, check the box next to I accept the license agreements and click on done, then click on finish configuration. So kdump is a kernel crash dumping mechanism. Basically it is used in the event of system crash, or kdump will capture information from system that can be invaluable in determining the cause of crash. Basically, if we can use this kdump log to find out what was the cause and what was the reason. As of now, I don't want to enable kdump, so I'll uncheck the box, then click on forward, click on yes. Then subscription management registration window would ask you to register your computer to Red Hat Linux Enterprise uh, editions if you want. As of now, we don't have active subscriptions. I would click on no. I'll prefer to register at a later time and click on finish. Click OK to take the effect of this configuration. Alright, so our Linux computer is ready to use. Select the user. If user is not listed, you can click on not listed. So if you want to be administrator, you have to type root as a administrator account name and password, whatever the password you set during installation. Once you type and click on sign in, you would be logged into Red Hat Linux computer, and then after you can use the operating system. So this is the first time screen, which is the desktop, and it would show you the home folder for the root account, trash to deleted. Once you delete any file, it would go in trash. So initially we need to set up few things on the very first time, like the language, then input source, United English. We can add more if I want from the drop down list, clicking on add and select whatever the language I want. I'll click cancel as of now, click next and click on start using Red Hat Linux. That's all. This video was intended to show you how to install Red Hat Linux 7 on virtual machine. In next coming videos we will see how to use it, what are the basic commands and so on. Till then, goodbye and happy learning.